Okay guys, here's where things get interesting. We need to cross Blackwater Bay and get the Dragonstone without Simpz managing to catch up with us and destroy us. I'm thinking that we can move Cassell over the Dragonstone. If we can attack that and take out his... because that's a spear militia army, we can sweep through it quite easily. And if we can drag the Dragonstone troops out of Dragonstone as well, which is mainly, once again, spear militia, hopefully we can kill them in the field, but we may risk sacrificing Roderick Cassell because Tarly is probably going to land on the coastline in the next turn. I'm slightly worried that he won't have enough movement points to take that on, but hopefully he does. Now what we could do, we could move John Umber over there right now, but like I said, Tarly's just going to show up and attack him, so anyway, we can worry about that later. First things first, let's take the fight to these guys, and we're going to have to outnumbered but not outmatched, hopefully. The idea is to make them come and attack me outside of Dragonstone, so let's do this, and hopefully all will go according to plan. In other words, it's not going to go according to plan. We could have brought over John Umber, but then we'd be risking Umber's life as well. If it's just Cassell's life and one army, and Tarly lands on the thing after... what I'm saying is, we'll win this battle, I pretty much guarantee it. Hopefully. But we probably won't kill all of Dragonstone's defenders. Which will mean that Tarly will have the time to land on Dragonstone and probably attack Cassell. So, if Umber was there, he'll kill Cassell, but we'll be able to quickly sail over with Umber and deal with them that way. But the trick of the game for this is pretty much just storm their fucking spear militia straight away without any fucking problems. Just charge their fucking line straight away and let my cavalry bash into them from the side, dealing most of the damage for me. Actually, we'll let this small unit of cavalry go to the left-hand side, while Roderick himself goes to the right, up on this hill. So what we need to do is clash with these guys and destroy them, preferably before... yeah, their enemy reinforcements has been delayed, thankfully. Hopefully not for too long. We do want them to actually show up. I can't stress that enough. We do want them to actually show up and do some damage. There you go. We pause that, get them to attack the front line straight away with my superior equipment. And the excess guys can flank around the sides. Same deal with the cavalry. The cavalry hasn't even crashed yet. We're already surrounding them and making them rout. There you go. That's where Cassell joins in with his knights. Causes all kinds of hell. The less troops we lose here, the better in the long run. There goes that captain. Should definitely cause them all to rout quite easily.
The enemy force remains.
Whether or not their reinforcements from Dragonstone is even going to show up is fucking debatable. Probably won't. Which will suck. I really hope it does, but he's got to slowly kill the rest of his spear militia, which is an easy fucking task to pull off. How quickly did we utterly destroy this entire army? Because Tarly's army will be a little bit more difficult. He's got quite a lot of mercenary units in that. It doesn't look like the reinforcements from Dragonstone is going to be arriving today. We've still got on time 6. Now the thing is, I know that Simpz will just as easily as I destroyed this army be able to destroy Cassell's army because the AI in this game sucks. It's literally no fucking challenge. There you go, average slain. Now, yeah. The defenders in Dragonstone will still be in Dragonstone, which is not what we really wanted to happen. Unless we can get lucky with a heroic victory against his fleet. Holy crap! What the... Okay. I think even though he didn't show up, it did count as him being in the battle, so we have Dragonstone. And we will annihilate the populace. So we don't have to worry about public order issues later on.
A victory all Scotland will sing of.
And just like that, I controlled everything! Of course, there's still the risk of... Tarly landing somewhere that he's not supposed to be landing. But let's just move some of my ships to a safer location. Hide them in Rook's Rest, just hope that he's out of view of them. And we'll move this fleet down here to... yeah, we'll move this fleet down here to King's Landing just so we can't attack it. Just so we have fleets left that we don't have to worry about. Because we may have Dragonstone, but like I said, Tarly can still land. So if I laid siege to Driftmark, he can land and attack me and then he'd win. I'm thinking, if we land just pull my ship back a little bit. Just over there so he can't, I'm out of range of his line of sight.
An enemy to crush.
Karstark's still a little bitchy, but we'll keep moving him over to Duskendale and he can join up. See if we can't just recruit some shitty units to make him happy. Like I said, we still have some forces building in the north as well, but I don't think Simpz is going to be attacking there anymore, so we might...
Aye, sire. An enemy to crush.
I'll move Crawford over to the Dreadfort. If we can just garrison the Dreadfort, I'll be happy with that.
Aye, Lord. Aye. Move out. We march no further today.
Yeah, if the Dreadfort's garrison, then we've got half a stack at Moat Cailin, then I'll be happy with that outcome. Decent sized amount of troops at Moat Cailin as well already, so... Yeah, guys, we've taken Dragonstone, although I would... If that second army did show up, you saw how easily I just beat the shit out of the little one there was. And that was half a stack of Spear Militia. And the guys inside Dragonstone was just an entire stack of Spear Militia, so I would have fucking utterly destroyed them anyway. So yeah. Dragonstone's ours. A little bit too easy if you ask me, but there you go. We would have destroyed them like I said anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. We'll just have to see what Simpz moves next. I don't think he was planning on me taking Dragonstone this easily with this little troop loss. So yeah, that's all for now. We'll go to the next turn and watch Simpz cower in fear at my awesomeness.
Okay guys, welcome back. Soul told me the bad news. I actually lost Dragonstone and he lost something like 60 something men. Apparently this little army here got attacked. Roderick Cassell came down and I'm sure you would have seen it because his turn was before me, but still that's some BS. My full stack army didn't even turn up and he lost 60 he lost 62 men to my full stack. His one army still would have had probably a harder time taking it, but okay. So we have a choice. We have a couple of choices. We can try retake Dragonstone with Randall Tarly, even though their army is a lot better than me. We could try to retake it. But would there be a point, seeing that there's 2 more... Okay, looks like they're back down there. We'll move you there. Clear defeat. What the fuck? Oh, well, anyway. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. We could either move... I'll just defeat... What the fuck? This game hate me. We... Oh. It's fucking bullshit. We can... yeah, we can either take Dragonstone or we can sail down to Dawn. And take some of the troops what we can. Drop off some troops at Sunspear, because Sunspear is our last settlement apart from Driftmark. So we could, I guess we could head down there with Tarly, which I think I should do. Okay. Anyway, we'll move him down. We'll disembark some troops to kind of, I guess... We'll move you back up. Rally up just in case we get attacked. We'll disembark some troops at Sunspear so we can take God's Grace, and I might leave half a stack to swing around and maybe take some of these settlements and we can take the Arbor. Maybe. Hopefully we can get there before Sol turns up. There's nothing we can do. I guess we could try and recruit it. We already are recruiting a Driftmark. There's not really a point. Saying we're just probably about to be attacked there. We might as well recruit at Sunspear, but we can't really recruit anything apart from Riverland, Spear Militia and some crossbowmen. And we're still losing money, which was inevitable, but yeah, shit happens. Okay, so basically we're going to move down to Dawn, hopefully take some settlements, drop some troops off, and hopefully swing around and take the Arbor. So, I'll give it back to Sol.
Okay guys, Simpz appears to have, at least, cheesed it out of Blackwater Bay. And I think Tarly is either going north or south and going to Dawn. I would have retreated to Dawn, personally, because that's the last bastion of hope that he has, managing to somehow defeat the Dornish and live to fight another day. But what we'll do here, quickly just bring together all of Cassell's troops, and we'll send 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, we'll send half a stack over to Driftmark to lay siege to it.
Aye, starting with a siege. Aye, sire. The siege goes a fleet ready. Well met there, brother.
None of these ships have armies in them, so we can't do anything of that nature.
Captain. Aye, Captain. Fleet ready. Aye. Fleet ready.
Yep, my dog is barking outside.
Challenge me.
That's nice.
There
you go. So what we can do is move
Aye, sire.
our fleets back into position now that we've got Simpz's main fleet fucking off into the south. Cassell can stay in Dragonstone for now. It appears that Simpz has once again ransacked the town. Or he tried to, I think. And forgot to do it all before I could take it. I don't think he expected me to take it this soon. Which is quite funny. Where the hell's Karstark? Oh, he hasn't. Not that I'd be surprised. The guy's fucking disloyal as shit, but I think he has.
Your Honor. Yes, sire. Of course, sire. I must stop here, sire.
He hasn't bribed him for himself, but Karstark's uncle has turned against us. I thought Simpz might have bribed him there for a second, which wouldn't be very hard considering his low, shitty loyalty.
I'm a king.
But yeah, that's nice. We just lost an entire half a stack right there. Treacherous bastard. He was always a treacherous bastard. I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. We've got an entire army in the north, but what we'll do is save it for when Rickon Stark comes of age, and then we'll march into the south and deal with it that way. But yeah, Simpz is fucked. He's running with his fishtail between his legs. And we may as well start moving Harrion and everyone down into the south a bit in a minute. Yeah, we'll build shit off camera so you don't have to sit here watching me do it. So yeah, guys, that's all for now. When we come back, we will take Driftmark. And I assume Simpz will either turn around and try and kill me. If he's aware of this. I won't tell him about it, though. or he'll keep sailing south, which I hope he does. So yeah, that's all for now. Go to the next turn, see what he does.
Okay, guys, let's get into it. Okay. Well, looks like the Martells are rallying just outside of God's Grace. Keeping them in the... looks like they've replenished rather well. Okay, we're going to repair, recruit what we can. In Sunspear. Even if it's not much. We'll keep these fleet heading back up. Okay. We're being besieged at Driftmark. Can Randall Tarley get there? He can too. Maybe. We'll rally up our fleet just here. Can we actually attack and then fall back to the ships? I think I'm going to do that. Yes. We lost 200 men. Fuck yeah. We knocked out one stack. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of float around here. We'll move. Come on, get to the ship. Fuck yes. And they don't actually have a big enough fleet to deal with mine. So we're just going to keep on doing that. We'll rally out what's left in here. And we'll hover around here if they try to retake Dragonstone. Maybe knock out some ships here. Awesome. Harrison Carr, Stark, John Umber. Can I actually bribe them? Yeah, no, they're too loyal. Well, okay. Maybe I should try bribe this settlement. Because that's the only source of ships they're getting. Okay, I think I might actually start recruiting back on Driftmark. I probably shouldn't have changed it. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on doing that. Ooh. Only half a stack in Dragonstone. If we knock out some of these ships and maybe take Duskendale, block Duskendale's ships, we might be actually might be able to retake Dragonstone, because that was a bitch of a... That was just... my full stack didn't even get in the field and didn't even stand a chance, or didn't even get to fight. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to give it back to Soul.
Okay guys, as I expected, Simpz turned around when he realised Driftmark was under siege and killed my army. I've told him to fuck off, because we don't want to be sitting here with a stalemate for ages, with him just sitting on the coastline waiting for me to send troops to Driftmark for him to destroy. We'll just be sitting here going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all day. So I've told him to fuck off over in Dawn, let me take Driftmark at some point. He can leave his troops there, just don't come back with Tarly and sit there camping Driftmark all the time. And go play in Dawn, for fuck's sake, so we can have our last stand and continue the campaign. I don't want to be sitting here all day doing the same fucking little tiny island that we're trying to take from each other. It just takes for ages. But what I have done is moved a diplomat over. So I might, in one fell swoop, be able to take it from him without even laying siege to it. Ah, he can't accept it. He won't accept it, son of a bitch. The good thing is, if he does stupidly decide to siege Dragonstone or something on the way back, I can just pop John Umber in there and kill him straight away, which is pretty much what I'm telling him not to do, using fleets to, because how Hotseats works, we can't actually fight the battles ourselves if we get attacked. So what we're both trying to do is be the ones controlling the army against each other, because then we've pretty much got a guaranteed victory. In most Hotseats you'll find there's a rules against this kind of stuff with the ships and everything. You can't do this usually. There's usually rules that prevent this kind of... It's pretty much cheating, really, but considering we're both doing it, it sort of equals each other out, so it's not too bad. Anyway, we'll build a garrison's quarter in Harrenhal. The whole deleting buildings before your enemy can take it as well. There's usually rules against that as well in normal Hotseats. But oh, it's my fault. I did say I couldn't be bothered making any rules, so it's not like I told him not to do it yet or anything. So we're just doing this for fun, really. I don't give a shit about any major rules or anything. I wonder when Rickon Stark's going to come of age. I have no idea. Should be pretty fucking soon. We're still recruiting in Wolf's Rock and around the Golden Tooth and whatnot. And hopefully that will join over, and I tried to bribe Karstark, but it doesn't work. Mainly because he has abandoned me, so I'm pretty sure you can't bribe generals that have already rebelled against you. Anyway guys, there's not really much that we can do. Like I said, Simpsy's going to fucking take Driftmark. If he doesn't fuck off, we can't take Driftmark until he leaves, pretty much. Any forces that we send the Driftmark are just going to get camped and destroyed. So there's no point in me even making any move in that direction. And I'm not moving Karstark or the army towards Dawn until I know that he's actually all in Dawn. The last thing we need is him hiding his ship right there, waiting for me to fuck off, waiting for me to arrive in Dawn, and then sailing around and taking all my shit because I've got no defenses, which I know he's thinking about doing. I know he is. So yeah, that is all for now. We'll go to the next turn and see what he's up to.
Okay, let's get into it. Okay, there's a Dornish army just near Sunspear. We have enough to defend if they do end up attacking, but not on the field, better off at Sunspear. Okay, we've got our ships moving up here. Okay, now where's my ships? That's not good. Well, at least Randall Tarley survived. I guess he got attacked by this army here. Now, I have a couple of options with this army here. I could go north, attack the Dreadfort, Carhold maybe. We can't move him, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. We could retake Dragonstone. I was thinking of keep on doing that tactic where I had Randall Tarley just kind of camp around these isles. Every time when Sol would try to take Driftmark, I would come and attack, and it'd just be a pointless war here. And if I keep on doing these little skirmishes, the war's gonna go on for too long. So, and this series will go on for fucking ever, because I've lost, basically. I just want to have a climactic end. So I'm going to move Tarley down to Dawn, and we're going to make our final stand in Dawn. Might actually take Salt Shore, though, so I'll at least have him down that way. And these ships that are heading up, we'll keep them here. Maybe we could, I don't know, attack some of these ships, but that's being a little bit hypocritical from what I just said. Okay, so that's what's happening. Might as well recruit them. Not making a profit. How are the taxes in Sunspear? Yeah, that's all we can do. How long until WoW sell us Tully's? So he's going to be probably 8 turns. So that's 80 turns. So that's like half the Hotseat. So they're not going to come come of age anytime soon. And the Blackfish doesn't have any sons. So at the moment we haven't got many generals. We've only got Titus Blackwood, Brendan, the Blackfish, Walder, and then Tarley. I'm so happy that we got Tarley. I don't actually know if he's got any children. He married Rosalind Frey from what I can remember. So be interested to see if he has any sons. Okay, there's not much we can do. I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to give it back to Sol.
Hello guys, we're just laying siege to Driftmark with an army that I put together. Dragonstone is still relatively undefended, which I don't like. Simpsy's, I don't think Simpsy destroyed the shit. I think it's just because I executed the populace. And they didn't like that very much. Anyway, I've got an idea. If we go north, I'm going to build a decent-sized fleet at White Harbour. Now, Ramsay Bolton and North Crawford, I'm going to pretty much build a ship, build a decent fleet size up here, build up an army, go over to White Harbour, take ship, sail all the way around, and do a sneak attack on Dawn. On Dawn, but only when I've got troops set up along the borders and stuff around here. So we'll have a naval attack at the same time that we're attacking by land, and hopefully that will take Simpzy by surprise. Probably won't, but yeah. For future reference, rather than Karstark's adopted kid, we're just going to name this kid his bastard. I know he's in his family tree already, and there's nothing we can do about that, which is why I don't usually adopt generals, because they go into the family trees. And they're like, if they didn't go into the family trees and they just became like normal generals, that'd be fine. But they become family members, and they don't have the right surnames and stuff to fit in with the families, which is really annoying. So for future reference, he's Harrion Karstark's bastard. Simple as that, really. I doubt he's very happy about it, but nevertheless, I don't give a shit. Not that I give two shits what Ramsay's traits are, to be perfectly honest. He's already an evil cunt. Can't get much more evil than Ramsay Bolton. Anyway, guys, we'll go to the next turn. I don't want to move my ships and my troops just yet until we know that Driftmark is ours and this place is secure, and then we'll move over and stuff.
Fleet ready. Aye, Captain.
For now, it's just not very safe. But yeah, we'll go to the next turn, see what Simpsy's next move is, and hopefully, if he's listened to me, he won't sit here camping Driftmark all day.
Okay, guys, let's get back into it. Okay, looks like we're being attacked at Driftmark once again. We could send Randall... Actually, we can't send Randall Tarley to be in there. We could, and land and probably retake Driftmark, but to be honest, we could sit here and do this for the next 20 or so turns. Just me raiding and then attacking, then destroying Soul's army. And to be quite honest, we want this series to end at some stage, because there's not even a point, because I've lost, obviously. There's just not really a point. So I'm gonna move Tarley down to Sunspear. We're gonna make our final stand here, and yeah, so it should be good. There's not really much else we can do. We can't really recruit, so let's leave them to be. So we've got Tarley moving down here with a lot of sellswords actually. Sellos, Tully. Okay, can we recruit? We can recruit some militia, but whether or not that's going to be worth it, we'll see. I might put Blackwood just out here to hold on to that army for the time being. I think I might make a fort, simply because while we have enough money, we might as well build one, and we need to house these other troops, because I don't want any units staying outside, because you know what happened last time? We lost Dragonstone because of that. Okay, I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to give it back to Soul.
Hey guys, okay, we're just going to take Driftmark quickly, and then I have something to show you. Good news upon the horizon, if you will. Yep, if we go up into the north, you'll never guess who's at Winterfell. Rickon Stark is now of age. He has a trait that I don't really like. Hopefully we can get rid of that when we do some few battles. But he has picked up Tully relations, biological son, Stark blood. He's also picked up a legacy of chivalry and a strong legacy from his father Eddard, and he's got a talent for command. So he's a promising young general once he gets the hang of it. Greywind and Summer have found him at Winterfell, and are following him around now with Shaggy Dog as well, who's just going to be called Direwolf apparently.
My king.
Well, anyway, all the forces in the north will rally to Rickon Stark, and he will march south. And by march, I mean he'll take ship from White Harbour. That's the plan, anyway. But yeah, we will move Ramsay over with him as well, and everyone else. Yeah, we'll call on all the remaining bannermen in the north to join up with him and sail south. But also send ships up into the south, I believe.
Aye, Captain. These fleet ready.
You know, if Simpzy's finished attacking my guys anyway.
Aye.
Actually, we'll probably need the ships here. We'll leave them for now. I know Simpzy's bugging off into the south, and we're going to have to wait for Rickon to get to us down here. We've got a decent-sized army right here.
Move out.
And these guys will pop around here, join up with any forces in the Riverlands, while Harry and Karstark and everyone. In fact, what we'll do is begin the march immediately down from Duskendale near to Dawn, because we're going to need to get down there and help out Martell as quickly as possible. Sort of a matter of how many troops we can leave at Duskendale, though, because it's going to be real bitchy about that, isn't it? Yeah, that'll have to do. I'll send Karstark's bastard over into the Riverlands, and he can hopefully get some reinforcements, while John Umber and his father and the bastard's father move south towards Dawn. Actually, what we can do,
my king.
we're definitely going to want Cassell in this army. I'm slightly worried how many troops can we leave. Yeah, okay, Driftmark's not going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, if we move Cassell, and then his bastard can join up with Cassell, and we'll move down that way. We'll probably take ship as well with some of them and meet up with Rickon on the way down. It's really just a matter of getting to Dawn before Simpzy can deal any serious damage. And Harry and Karstark has been very busy recently, getting in contact with some of Simpzy's bannermen, and needless to say, they're not very happy with the Blackfish's leadership. Whether or not this tree bears fruit in the future, we'll just have to wait and see, but maybe we should invite him to a wedding of some description. Anyway, guys, we'll keep going, and Simpzy will keep moving into Dawn.
Okay, guys, let's do it. Okay, the Martells are still flexing a bit. Now where's Tarly, my friend? Okay, Tarly's gonna move down. I guess we could kind of keep my ships here to kind of see what Soul's doing. Anyway, Tarly's moving down south. We're gonna rally up at Sunspear. We're gonna, once we get there, we're gonna take the armies out. Maybe start pushing into Dawn. Maybe take Salt Shore, God's Grace, and the Tor, and try get some money. Maybe establish a little kingdom down in Dawn. General's Bodyguard. We're losing a lot of money, and that's the only unit we can recruit. What the hell? We could get an assassin. I don't really see why not. We can retrain. I probably should switch out the armies now that we've got a... well, there's not really any other troops. How long until Tarly gets here? 3 turns. Okay. That was a rather short turn. There's not really much else we can do, seeing as we've only got 1 settlement. Okay, guys. I'm going to end it here and give it back to Soul.